Welcome to a new edition of Harness Central. I'm Harold Howe, and I'm up at Milverton, Ontario. In case you don't know where that is, it's about 20 minutes, northeast of Stratford. And I'm here with Doug Nash to talk about a new operation in the horse world here in Canada, Milverton Equine Reproductive Facility. I've got it right.
Exactly.
And we're at Doug Nash. Everybody knows you in the Standardbred game. You're older than dirt, Doug.
Yep.
And you're sort of the chief cook and bottle washer here to some degree. Let's just walk through what this facility is now, and the couple fellows who are behind it beside yourself.
Okay, well, this facility, first of all, is, as you said, an equine reproductive facility. And we're in the business of taking in stallions at the present time and evaluating them, training them for AI, collecting and shipping semen, as well as freezing it and storing it.
Right. And the brainchild, I guess, behind this are two fellows you knew quite well. Jim Pender, who has Pender, who has ITSE, which is?
ITSE is Insemination Techniques Systems International. And he also, which is the largest supplier of breeding supplies in Canada. And we have another partner in the United States, ARS. And we have another company included with ITSE called Airquip that Jim owns, which breeds or builds all kinds of facilities for livestock.
Right. And there's another gentleman here who owns the farm, and he is?
Eli Ebersol. Eli called me back in 2007 after I'd been to another Percheron breeder up in Low, Quebec, north of Hull, about 2.5 hours. And Calvin Egan was his name, and he recommended that Eli, who was in the breeding business naturally of Percheron horses and quality stock, who wanted to learn about AI, that he should get a hold of me. So I got a cold call from Eli, want to know if we could meet. We did, and in the last 10 years, Eli's become not only an expert at AI and collecting of stallions and evaluating them, and I've sort of nurtured him and brought him along to that degree, and now we've reached the point where we are successfully freezing and storing semen as well as shipping it all over.
Right. Now the whole idea of this is to offer services for every breed of horse you can imagine, basically.
That's right. There's a big market in the sport world right now, as well as a heavy draft. So we've got horses of every kind just about, and we're about to receive Coronado de Solo, a standardbred stallion. And one of the reasons I'm taking him is as a favor to a good friend of mine who passed away this past June, Guy Palillo. But there is also a big demand for his offspring as driving horses for the Amish and the Mennonites, which Eli's an Amishman himself. And so we're going to do dual purpose with him. We're going to breed for the standardbred industry, and there are many Mennonites and Amish that cross over and breed for the standardbred industry as well.
So basically your message to people is, we're in business. These are the services we offer. If you're in need of standing a stallion or having a stallion collected, all that frozen, all that sort of thing, you're the guy.
Yes, and as well as we'll teach you how to AI your own mares, save yourself those service calls and having the vet come back in the afternoon to breed your mare after he's palpated it in the morning or whatnot. And
as
Jim's role here is general manager and chief financial officer. My role is the breeding manager, and Eli and his family are the operational managers.
And I see we're still doing a few renovations here. The lab's being finished off and other bits and pieces, and here we are, mid-January, and virtually ready to go.
That's right. We've got all the state-of-the-art equipment, and through Jim's company and whatnot, and I even purchased back some of the equipment that I used to have when I was at Glengate Farm that was with Dr. Pat Myers, who's out of the business now completely. We're only one of two facilities in Ontario that have the ability to freeze semen. We are the only facility in Ontario that will have the ability to quarantine animals for either export or import, or semen for and embryos for import or export.
Well, lots on your plate. I appreciate you showing us around and having a quick look at the place, and good luck in the weeks ahead.
Well, thanks very much, Harold, and we're open for business to any breed, any kind, anytime.
All right. Harold Howe with Doug Nash giving you the Harness Racing Edge.